What is up YouTube, and welcome to this AYER Cut video. The Snyder Cut is finally happening, and there is now a growing movement for the AYER Cut of Suicide Squad to actually come out. I did a video last week on the entire changes, but while you've all been enjoying that on the back of the Snyder Cut announcement, yes, that video has blown up. AYER has provided more and more clues that one, his version will come out, and two, he's provided more insight into just what was cut from his version. So as always, drop a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe with notifications on to never ever miss a video if you're new. With that out of the way, let's dive in. So the first part of the video is the hints that we will be getting an AYER cut of the movie. Of course, the main one is that the Snyder Cut is getting made, but AYER has been even more cryptic as ever. Shortly after the announcement made during the Man of Steel watch party, AYER tweeted what looks like a fan cam of Jared Leto as the Joker. In a response to a fan asking about the AYER cut, he responded, "I wish," which ignited fans' hopes, and one fan even added WB's parent company, AT&T, which is interesting as they stated one thing at a time, which I personally agree with. We won't see Snyder Cut until 2021, and playing devil's advocate here, it could still be a stinker as much as I want the movie to be good. The communications company then confirmed again with actual Suicide Squad gifs, anything is possible. They are continuing to acknowledge fans tweeting them, and this could be them having fun, but DCEU fans are rabid, so getting their hopes up could turn nasty, and I do think they are smarter than that. Now, VOD has been a game changer in lockdown, with Trolls World Tour doing immensely, and I love going to the theatre. I love sneaking a post-gym cheat day McDonald's in a backpack and seeing the next new movie on a Saturday. There's nothing better, but VOD is a game changer. It can add value to a streaming service, especially if it is a monthly sub, and AYER points out that SVOD is just starting, and I think they released the Snyder Cut, and why not release the AYER Cut, which is far more complete than Justice League and even had its own separate cut made and ready for test audiences. WB need to run with this and trust their directors to build a connected universe, but also create an alter kind of vision. Joker was allowed to be created without interference, and it became arguably more well received than any MCU movie, and is possibly one of the most well received comic book movies of all time. AYER has also retweeted the HBO Max countdown tweet stating that "here it comes," which initially made me think it was a surprise announcement that it will be released day one on HBO Max. It's incredibly unlikely, but how much will they control comic book and film chatter if they did this? The Snyder Cut has been absolutely everywhere. AYER has also tweeted that he is standing by, which means he is absolutely ready to go. Now let's move on to the changes. I covered this a lot in my last video, like I said, but there are more that will be added. There will probably be more after this video. So if you don't want to miss any of these updates, please do subscribe down below with notifications on so you never miss any of this. Nearly all of Joker's filmed scenes were cut from the movie, and a new scene where Common's tattooed man was forced into suicide by the Joker. This was confirmed to exist by AYER, and seeing more of the Joker would hopefully change the public's perception of Leto as the Joker. There has also been rumours from the same exact source that leaked everything to do with the announcements of the Snyder Cut. And I repeat, these are rumours, so let's jump into what these rumours are. The rumour is that the VFX studio in the Snyder Cut are actually working on an AYER cut side by side. In this report, it also states that it will have the original plot, which is Enchantress working with Steppenwolf and using mother boxes to make parademons. Enchantress was actually building a boom tube, and AYER confirmed last year that these parts were actually cut out at the latest stage in the movie. So I would guess that during post-production, these were cut out. So everything is there for the VFX studio to actually work on. You just need to, actually make it. Another one is absolutely huge, and I've never actually seen this one in my research in my last video. It is how Harley and Deadshot actually hooked up together. This was changed in reshoots. Now, they were vibing throughout the whole movie, but it was a sort of professional relationship. But the fact that they were hooking up is interesting, because in the movie, in the actual AYER cut of the movie, the Joker was actually going to try and get Harley back, but then she realized that he is an absolute dickhead, so they finally split, and then they actually hook up here with Deadshot. So that's interesting. That's very, very curious. And Diablo also originally survived, so both these are hinting towards a totally different ending of the movie, and Enchantress actually setting up Justice League would have been so much better in my opinion. One thing I also want to add is how it's been revealed by Ray Porter himself that he played Darkseid in the Justice League. There's no reason to believe he won't actually also be in Suicide Squad in some tiny way. What may change is the DCEU, so I hope that the Snyderverse with Cyborg, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, etc. all actually exist, but we have Elseworld stories like the Joker and the Batman. So we can have our Snyderverse, our DCEU, and then we'll get these actual cuts. I'm hoping that this is a jumping off point for all of these movies to actually be created, and then we can have a core connected universe. This is the time where they can actually do this, and if you're with me, please do tweet the hashtag release the AYER cut, because we can do this, we can get this out of there, and we can show people that really this movie was supposed to be great. And hopefully we'll also see more of Jared Leto as the Joker, and it will change people's minds on Leto, because AYER has also said that most of Leto's scenes have actually been cut from the movie, which is a crying shame because he's a fantastic actor. But that is curious. Most of the missing movie is a story of Harley Quinn and the Joker with a backdrop of the impending crisis coming in the Justice League, with Steppenwolf actually helping Enchantress. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you want this? Do you want the AYER cut? And what do you think of these latest updates and the alternative ending there? Would you have liked to see that in the movie? And are you excited for the Snyder cut? But that is all for this video. Please do drop a like down below again if you did enjoy the video, and subscribe for new videos as well. We've got new stuff coming out every single day. So I'll see you soon, and goodbye.